You want to create a digital product and you're on board with the whole idea, but you don't know how to promote them in order to start making money with them. Well, this is the point of this video. I'm going to show you exactly what you need to do in order to start making money with a digital product. There's a lot of videos talking to you about how to create a digital product like an ebook, a guidebook, a journal, or anything like that, but they don't really tell you how to now make money with them, like how to promote them on social media. So this is exactly what I'm going to show you in this video. So I'm going to share based on my own experience on how I sold digital products using 3 platforms: Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube, in no particular order, but the one that really helped me start with digital product was Facebook. So I'm going to share the strategies that I've used to sell my digital product. So let's start with Facebook. The thing with Facebook groups is that you have the ability to be in a community of people that are like-minded. Facebook groups are one of the best things that you can be part of because, like I said, you have people with common interests or common challenges gathered in one space. So instead of trying to look for people who have a specific problem that you can solve, you have them gathered already in a Facebook group. Second advantage of Facebook groups is that Facebook really pushes Facebook groups. They're not really pushing business pages. They're mostly pushing Facebook groups and personal profile. So that's something that you need to pay attention to. And the third advantage of Facebook groups is that you don't even have to own a Facebook group because it takes a lot of work to grow your own Facebook group. That's something that you can do at some point, but for now on, you can leverage other people's Facebook groups. They've done the legwork, they've gathered people around, and you as a participant of that Facebook group, you can leverage the fact that there are already people in that Facebook group. So you can use other people's groups to stand out so that people can see that you have something to offer and people can see that you are the solution to their problem. So how do you do that? First thing you're going to do inside of a Facebook group is, first of all, observe. Be aware of the rules. Is it a Facebook group where you can share posts, where you can post value content, where you can share tips, share ideas that can help your ideal client? If it is a group like that, great, stick around. If it's a group where you cannot really share content, that might be a problem, but that's still okay because there will be another way you can still contribute and share value inside of the group. But if it's a Facebook group where there's not a lot of engagement, then it's okay. Move on to another group where you see a lot more engagement, where people ask questions, where people can get help, and where your ideal client is clearly in there asking questions. So in my case, I joined a lot of Facebook groups for women entrepreneurs, so women who needed help with their marketing, with their content marketing specifically. And I would look for people and I would share value there. And I would post content related to creating content that sells. And based on the post that I was sharing, people would then look at my profile. And because my profile was optimized, and by that I mean I had a banner that said what I did and that had a link to my freebie or to my digital product, then people were able to buy those automatically without having to interact with me at all. Okay, so make sure you always optimize your profiles so that people don't have to reach out to you directly through DMs in order to buy from you. They can get on your list through a freebie, or they can buy your products directly without having to talk to you. And that's what passive income is, right? You can make money automatically without having to put in any kind of extra effort. So that's the first thing that I did, posting my own content, sharing value, sharing tips, and that would bring in sales. The second thing that I would do, and that's something that I recommend if it's not a Facebook group where you can share your own content, is to comment on other people's posts. So for example, if somebody's asking a question about something they're struggling with, well, if you have the answer, you are going to contribute. You are not going to say, here's my product, buy it, here's the link. You're not going to do that. You are going to provide an answer. You are going to share a tip. You're going to try to understand them better and start that conversation with them in the comments, or that conversation could lead to more conversation in private messaging as well. But the thing is that you want to be able to show them that you have the solution, that you know what they're going through and that you can help. So if it's a group where you cannot share your own content, that's okay. This second strategy also allows you to be able to support your ideal client and to show that you have the solution. Again, they can go to your profile because it's optimized. They can get access to your digital products, to your freebie, and all of that. Okay. So if you are focusing on Facebook, This is a strategy that works pretty well for me, that has worked for years, and that continues to work for me. The second platform is Instagram. And to be honest with you, Instagram is not my favorite platform. So I don't enjoy it as much as Facebook or YouTube. So I don't put a lot of effort into it, but it still works, okay? So because we don't have groups on Instagram, you are going to utilize your own personal profile, so your grid, but you're going to specifically create reels, carousels, and stories. These are the things that Instagram is pushing right now. And so creating reels that cover, that address the pain points, the challenges of your ideal clients. So addressing their pain points, showing up as the person who has a solution to their problem. Again, optimize your profile. That means that when they check out your link in bio, they will see that you have links to your freebie. They will see that you have links to your digital product. The key is really for you to share content that is valuable. Short and sweet, again, because it's Instagram, but there is carousel, short and sweet, making sure that you're really hitting the pain points, making sure that you're really hitting the solutions for them, really sharing valuable tips through a carousel or through a reel, and also utilizing stories. That way you stay top of mind whenever they get on the platform. Last but not least, YouTube. This is one of my favorite platforms right now because I feel like the algorithm is really in our favor. The algorithm is pretty generous when it comes to YouTube because they go out there and look for the people that are interested in your content. So same strategy here. You are going to produce quality content. So it's not going to be reels. I'm not really counting on YouTube shorts or anything like that. I want you to create long form videos. So 5 minutes and up of valuable content. Again, we are hitting the pain points. What is your ideal clients struggling with right now? How can you help them? What is one tip that you can share with them today? For example, in this video, the pain point that you have and that I'm addressing in this video is that you don't really know how to promote your digital product. You know how to do it, right? You've done the Canva, you've done the ChatGPT, you have your resource. Now it's on your Google Drive and you just don't know how to turn it into cash. So I am addressing this pain point in this video and I'm showing you how exactly you get to promote your digital product. That way you can make money from it. So this is what you're going to do in your YouTube videos is provide value, provide a solution. Now here's the thing. Everything that needs to be known about promoting digital product cannot be said in just this video. There are other questions that you might have, and that's where a digital product comes in. That's where the paid product comes in. So for me, for example, the fact that I'm sharing with you some tips about how to monetize your digital product, how to promote it, well, some of you will have a question of, okay, can you do it for me? Some of you will ask yourself, well, is the one that I have good enough? Or how exactly would that be? How do I find the right Facebook group? So you will have more questions, right? Just like your ideal client will also have more questions. And that's where your digital product comes into place. Same thing for me. My digital product that I'm offering you after you watching this video, and it's linked in the description of this video, is my launch in 30 days. So how to launch your business in 30 days, how to get all of this done in 30 days. It's not just about knowing how to do it, but actually doing it. So it's a step-by-step process from week 1 to week 5 on what you need to do every single week. So you have a whole framework that you can follow. It's not just about trying to put together different YouTube videos, different strategies from me, from other people that you've been watching on YouTube, but it's a framework. It's a roadmap that tells you do this first, then this, then this, then this, then this. Okay. So again, if you're interested in having that resource, look in the description of this video. But you can also use the same strategy that you used on Facebook, which is to comment on other people's content. So you can go on other people in your same niche who have the same ideal client as you and contribute in the comments, share value, share tips on their live, explain how you do certain things. And here's the thing, it's not about poaching clients. It's not about trying to tell them that they're doing it wrong and that your way is the best way. No, it's about contributing to the conversation. And one example that I have about that is when Arlen Hamilton took a video that I made, I'm going to link it up here somewhere, and posted it on her own YouTube channel. And this is how it actually worked. And it talks about how to make $1,000 within 30 days, I believe. And so I liked her methodology. I really agreed with it. But the gap that I found was that she was addressing people who already had an audience. And I wanted to address the people who don't have an audience yet. So if you're starting from scratch, how can you get to that same result? I referenced her video in my video. I talked about how her video was an inspiration, but in case you don't have an audience yet, this is exactly how I would do it. Now, the beauty of it is that she took my video and said, yes, this is exactly what I would do it. What Linda is saying is true. And so she validated my point. And so people from her audience came on here on this channel. People in her membership heard about me because she shared my content. And so same thing for you. When you are commenting on other people's videos, is not to bash them, is not to steal people from them, is to really contribute, is to add something more to the conversation that they've already started. Okay, and in that way you're getting more visible, and naturally people will want to look you up, right? And so again, optimize your profile, whether it's Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, whatever platform you use. Always optimize your profile. That way people don't have to reach you directly in order to get your digital product or your freebie. They can get access to them because your links are there available for them. And specifically for YouTube, always optimize your descriptions as well. Have all of your links in there, just like I have my links in the description of this video, where you can find my freebies, where you can find my digital products, access the membership, all of the things that you want access to, or even working one-on-one with me, you can have access to these resources in the description of this video. Okay, so I hope this was helpful. I hope this gave you a little more clarity on what you can do starting today, now that you have your digital product, whether it's a template, an ebook, a guidebook, a journal, whatever it is. And now you're stuck because you're like, okay, who wants this? Who do I offer it to? Where do I offer it to? Now you know exactly what to do if you want to choose Facebook, if you want to use Instagram, or if you want to use YouTube. My recommendation is that you pick one platform at a time. The easiest for me right now is Facebook, and that's the one that I would recommend as a beginner, but you can definitely tap into IG or tap into YouTube as well. Okay, if you have any more questions for me, let me know in the comments of this video. I'll come back and answer your questions as well. And after that, make sure you watch the next video up here. Till next time, bye.